Caribbean Tiger coming back after that assault by Gemstone. Let me break it down for you. Gemstone, he defeated Tiger April 2019, become the junior heavyweight champion. Tiger cost Gemstone the Golden Opportunity tournament against Caden Pierre. Tiger defeated Gemstone June 2019, retained that junior heavyweight championship. Fast forward to the Candy Bowl 2019, Gemstone wins and becomes the RWC heavyweight champion in one night. March 2020, Gemstone gets his shot at the AIWF World Championship against Kevin Phoenix. Tiger interferes in that match and costs Gemstone the chance to become the AIWF World Heavyweight Champion. Gemstone defeats Tiger, Golden Opportunity 2020 to retain the heavyweight championship, and Gemstone cost that man, Tiger, the AIWF World Heavyweight Championship at Candy Bowl 2021 against Damian Wayne. And when Gemstone did that, he beat down Tiger, took out his knee, Gemstone having to go on the shelf for months. And Tiger's been waiting in the wind for this one. Yeah, part of this is about that World Television Championship. But for Tiger, this may be more about revenge than anything. Look at
quite the storied rivalry these two men have, John. And you counted over their history, and that history, it is continuing this evening here. And one heck of a contest, to be sure. The World Television Championship on the line.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to call Gemstone's victory over Onyx when he won that World Television Championship, ending a 435-day reign. So Gemstone no slouch, and Tiger knows it.
And this is the AIWF World Television Championship. We want to make that clear.
Yes. Tiger, I mean, he's so focused.
Of course, the RWC television champion at this time, my boy, Nightstick Eddie Brown.
Rip Cannon.
John, I thought I fixed your nose. Okay. We're going to let that go. Contest at hand. Let's focus.
Okay, but we do know who is the World Television Champion right now.
The AIWF World Television
Champion, Gemstone. 2 belts, too. RWC Heavyweight Champion as well.
Caribbean Tiger. Boy, does he look focused today.
Yeah, I mean, if he had lasers coming out of his eyes, they'd be shooting right down on Gemstone.
You know, he's smiling, but that ain't a friendly smile. That's a fighting smile.
That's a sneer almost. It's the way I'd look at it.
Gemstone very slow to take off the titles, take off the shirt, to get this one underway. He's still wearing one of his belts, John.
Yeah. That heavyweight championship that he's so oh my God, are you kidding me?
Barney, what are you doing, my man? Somebody get this guy a microphone.
Oh,
Barney, I got one. I got you right here, my friend. Well, yes, sir. Would you like to have a seat? John, move over. Move over, John.
I got a call. Tiger not waiting for Gemstone to finish taking off the championships.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, while John trips over his words, I would like to welcome to the booth today my good friend, Mr. David Barnabas Spectrum. Congratulations, by the way, on your prodigy singles victory here today over G-Money. Of my microphone, I feel if there's one wise man at this booth, it's not John, but I'm joined by one, so you go ahead and take care of this.
Oh my God. Oh, talking about going from being in the frying pan to the fire. I got to sit with David Barnabas Spector now.
Is this your doing, Jonathan Darwin? Is this a result of you and your obvious blatant bias towards yours truly, the undisputed leader in professional wrestling today, David Barnabas Spector, and my collection of human oddities and monstrosities? Do you have an issue with us, Mr. Darwin?
No, I don't. The only thing I have an issue with is the fact that get him away from me. Wait a minute. What's Gemstone doing here? What are you looking for? He's calling for the title?
Where is his title?
What?
Why just give him his championship?
Gemstone. Oh, wait a minute. Gemstone, he was trying to hit Tiger. Look at that. Look at the way Tiger looked at your man.
You know what? Maybe the Caribbean Tiger needs to pay much more attention to his opponent tonight, Gemstone, than troubling or worrying himself about my protege, Side Effect, and yours truly. Would you not agree, microphone man?
I would say that he is focused on Gemstone. I mean, ramming Gemstone into the post. What I was going to say, was talking about, was how you were absent when your monstrosities lost those tag team championships. Where were you that evening?
I informed RWC management that I was unable to be here due to unforeseen circumstances. I tried to have that championship match postponed to a later date when I could actually be by the side of my champions. And of course, RWC management seems to share many of the same views and opinions as you do, Jonathan Darwin, because they were unwilling to postpone that match, thus resulting in my champions losing their titles. Something that I assure you will never, ever happen again, because as you saw earlier tonight, Side Effect is now undefeated in the year 2022, and it will stay that way until the end of 2022 and beyond.
Pin there by Gemstone. Hey, that's a big claim to make, David. Oh, wait a minute. Look at the power of the television champion as he tossed down Caribbean Tiger.
Can you think of a more appropriate champion than Gemstone? Look at him. The man looks like a Greek god. Ruggedly handsome, amazing athleticism, and now that he's found his mean streak, who he truly is, he's not trying to kiss babies and shake hands. Now he's being true to himself, and look at him, unstoppable. I would love to represent an individual just like Gemstone. He is the epitome of what a champion here at the RWC is all about.
Hey, I got to disagree with you. If there's anybody who could be the epitome of a champion, it's Caribbean Tiger. I mean, he put to work on the arm with Gemstone, and Gemstone's still grabbing that shoulder.
You know, Caribbean Tiger, I have to give the devil his due. The man is ultra talented, ultra skilled, but he also has a massive ego. And that ego tends to be a detriment to his career. And right now, his ego is the reason why he's laying on the mat, courtesy of Gemstone.
Yeah, but Gemstone still, he can't get that arm off. As Tiger inches his way back up to a vertical base. And we see Tiger in the corner. Gemstone with some speed. Oh, my God. Gemstone trying to call his shot with a back body drop and gets it off on the challenger.
Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Intense.
You know, Tiger wanted this. Tiger demanded this.
Of course he did. He wanted to get revenge for getting beat up by Gemstone.
Ask and ye shall receive. One should be careful what they ask for, Jonathan Darwin. I mean, you yourself have asked for, commentating partners. You've asked for individuals to help enhance your abilities here at the commentating table. And right now you've got the exquisite voice of your gothic god, David Barnabas Spector.
Well, that's a little bit of a bold statement. Gemstone shoving Tiger down the mat.
I love it. Tiger thought his dirty, underhanded tactics with his closed fists were going to enable him to get an advantage. But look at that. Gemstone cut him right back down where he belongs.
Oh, what a lariat.
That was devastating.
Gemstone.
Not quite as devastating as a clothesline from my protege, Side Effect, but pretty close.
Going for that pin. Grapevine's out leg. 2 count, though. Hey, you're going to have to do a lot more than that to put away Caribbean Tiger.
Well, once again, not to take anything away from Tiger, the man is a well-traveled ring veteran. He's been there, done that. He's done it all. I can't take anything away from his ability. It's Tiger as a human being. as a person, that's something that's a little less desirable, in my humble opinion. And that's really the only opinion that counts at this commentary table currently, Darwin.
So in your opinion, if he showed humility and came to you under your tutelage, he would be successful?
Well, I mean, we would have some work to do, that's for sure. Basically to, humble him and to get him to, relax on this massive, giant Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade float-sized ego that he has.
What?
If he was willing to listen, of course. I'm sure that I could, take him to,
Wait, go for that pin! One! Oh!
I'm almost positive he pulled the tights there.
He did not. Wait. Snapmare takeover, Gemstone. Oh, but the speed there.
Look at that. Look at that.
Amazing roll through by Gemstone. But Tiger, he's not letting it go anywhere with another Snapmare. Oh, wait a minute. See, that's the veteran experience of Caribbean Tiger. Kicking the arm.
I give him that.
Yeah, he's taking out the arm of Gemstone. Not only does it limit what Gemstone can do, but Caribbean Tiger, known for that crossface, definitely going to put an easier hold on the submission if he goes for it.
Tiger is a methodical wrestler. There's no question about it. I can't take one iota away from his in-ring technical ability. The man is precise. He's on the money. He always comes into a match with a solid game plan. But again, it's him. It's him as a human being. It's his egotism. It's the braggadocious nature. It's him walking around like he owns the place. When in reality, nothing could be further from the truth.
He does not. I mean, you're facing somebody like Damian Wayne for the World Championship. It shows how strong of a competitor you are. And look at this. I mean, he just rolled Gemstone over by the wrist, and he's not let go of that left arm at all.
He's a tenacious competitor, but when it comes to who truly dominates Ring Wars Carolina, if you would, take a look to your right, Jonathan Darwin. Do you see that monstrosity?
Yeah, I see.
Do you see that imposing presence? This audience, of course, is captivated by this match, but they are in awe. They are fearful. They are terrified of the presence of my protege.
Well, that's to be seen. Oh, look at Gemstone tilt-a-whirl.
Oh.
But did he get all of what he wanted there, David? Because look at the way that Gemstone's grabbing that left arm again. Some tilt-a-whirl, but I don't think he got everything he wanted out of Tiger.
He got enough. He got enough to give himself time.
Going for that pin. Up. Tiger, good ring awareness to break the pinfall.
Ring awareness, Jonathan Darwin, or desperation?
Tomato.
I'd expect you to say something like that. Ridiculous.
I'm going to do it. Now Gemstone going on a verbal tirade against Caribbean Tiger. Oh, look at that. Unbelievable now. Assault by Gemstone. Straight to the chest of Caribbean Tiger.
Gemstone is without question the total package in modern day professional wrestling. You couldn't ask for a more well-rounded competitor than Gemstone. Look at him. Look at his actions. Look at his tenacity. Look at his intensity, his ferocity.
Yeah, Gemstone, he's trying to, looks like, gain focus so he can go for that potential gem spike as Tiger's up. Tiger calling him back. What heart by Caribbean Tiger.
That's just foolishness. That's the ego again. That's the massive, overly inflated ego of Caribbean Tiger to think that he stands a chance to absorb the massive destructive blows of someone the size of Gemstone. Are you kidding me?
Well, he's speed by Tiger. Going some kicks and some back arms, forearms to the back now. Look at Tiger. Very wise here. Very wise to use those ropes that way. Irish whips Gemstone over the corner, and Tiger with a devastating clothesline continues the punishment to the television champion. Wait a minute, Gemstone with the reversal.
Ooh. And just as quickly as the snap of a finger, the tide is shifted back in control of the champion.
Yeah, Tiger went down like a house of cards there. but saying he wants to continue. As we now see Gemstone. What's your guy
Side effect affectionately remembers Caribbean Tiger. We remember him from back at the Opportunity Rumble last year. Do you recall that, Jonathan Darwin?
I do. Oh, my God. What a suplex.
I believe he just logged some frequent flyer miles. Did you see how long he was in the air, Darwin?
He did. He got Gemstone. I'm going to give him credit where credit's due. Got good air on Tiger on that one. Yeah, I mean, there is a history between Caribbean Tiger and Side Effect. I'm not going to deny that.
Oh, and what was the outcome of that particular encounter, Jonathan Darwin?
I'll tell you what, why don't you refresh us the audience memory?
Oh, once again, how convenient. I do recall that Side Effect single-handedly, that was an amazing frog splash. But Gemstone is unable to capitalize.
Go ahead, please. Finish spinning your
Side
yarn.
Effect single-handedly defeated through Caribbean Tiger like a sack of potatoes over the top rope.
2-0
to become the winner of the Opportunity Rumble, later leading us to the RWC Tag Team Championships.
And you're right, there is that history there. I'm not going to take away from that, David.
And that's the same exact reason why every time we cross paths with Caribbean Tiger, when we happen to be walking down the same corridors within the locker rooms of the Ring Wars Carolina facilities here in Lumberton, North Carolina, where we are met with a sinister, snide comment with the stink eye, if you will, from the Caribbean Tiger. That's right, I said it.
You gotta be
sour grapes is what it's called.
Tiger is one of the most humble, polite individuals I know in the RWC locker room.
If you have something that he wants, if he deems you useful, of course. But he sees us as a threat.
Speaking of seeing people as a threat, Gemstone must be seeing Tiger as a threat now as he slaps away and just continues the verbal punishment on the challenger.
Listen, Caribbean Tiger absolutely deserves to have a title opportunity. There's no question about it.
What? Oh, what a kick! Good night, Irene!
Wow.
Can Tiger get over?
I'm speechless. That was an amazing kick. But again, Tiger is unable to capitalize, much like Gemstone was unable to capitalize on the frog splash.
Yeah, Tiger, he's trying to get up. Slowly inching his way up there. I don't know if he's got the energy to go all the way to the top rope.
In all fairness to both competitors, this has been an outstanding championship match.
Oh,
I have to give it to both of these gentlemen. Tiger could be making a huge mistake right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of time, and Gemstone knows it as he catches Tiger and slams him down. That suplex off the top rope.
That's why Gemstone is the prototype of what a wrestler should be, because he is willing to do anything and everything to get the job done, whatever it takes, even putting his own body on the line. Right here, this is it. This is it, Darwin.
The limpless body of the challenger as Gemstone goes to the pin.
Right there.
1, 2, no!
You've gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me.
2 inches away, just inches away from that 3 count. As we see Tiger now, I don't even know if Tiger's aware of where he's at currently. I think he might be going on instinct.
I don't know if Tiger has more guts than brains at this point, because for the health and the longevity of his career, he should have just stayed down. He should have just stayed down.
He's got too much heart for that.
Foolish. Absolutely foolish. Live to fight another day sometimes, Jonathan Darwin. That's the best strategy to implement. Especially when you're getting your head kicked in by an athlete the caliber of Gemstone.
Gemstone claiming this is it. Could that be all? Wait a minute, Gemstone, no! Crossface!
No.
Right in the center of that ring. Wait a minute.
No. What is this?
What is your boy doing, David? What is your?
I got other things to tend to.
What do you mean got other things to tend to? Get your butt back here! You gotta be going for that crossface. We could have a new champion. what in the, wait a minute, what in the world is David Barnabas doing out here? There's no reason for what? What? Wait a minute, roll through. Submission still locked in, Steve.
Well, John, I don't know what you did to make Barney so mad that he left.
I didn't, he's like, wait a minute, what is this? I don't understand this. David Barnabas Spector.
Well, I think it's more than obvious.
Look, he's tapping, he's tapping, he's tapping.
Side Effect and David Barnabas Spector have taken exception to this match. They have more than a passive interest. And Tiger, that is a very foolish move there, taking a hold of Barney.
No, it's not. He's trying to get Barney where he doesn't belong.
Really? Because a second ago he had his opponent in a crossface.
And he had him tapped. He should be the AIWF World Television Champion.
Yeah, now Gemstone's waiting for him to turn around.
With a weapon nonetheless.
Tiger, buddy, boy, what are you doing?
You gotta be kidding. Side Effect fed Gemstone the weapon.
Well, that's a DQ, but it's not a title change, is it?
What a dastardly trick by these three men.
Here's your winner by disqualification, Caribbean Tiger.
Well, it will go down as a victory for Caribbean Tiger, but you're right, Steve. Championship cannot change hands on a disqualification, and Gemstone knows that.
With David Barnabas Spector and Gemstone, they're appearing quite close at the moment.
Well, I mean, there is that history that David Barnabas Spector was talking about between Side Effect and Tiger. Tiger being the last one in the Golden Opportunity Rumble and taken out by Side Effect.
I suppose the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
That adage may be true here, Steve. Or is David Barnabas Spector scouting new talent?
And that's quite the image there. Gemstone standing atop a broken Tiger.
This one's far from over, though. I mean, Tiger's got a rightful claim he made Gemstone tap out. Oh, I feel so slimy just looking at that.
Well, John, if it makes you feel any better, you don't just feel slimy, you kind of are slimy.
All right, I need to regain my focus and composure. We'll be back with our main event.
Congratulations, Tiger. You're the big winner. You know what you've won? You've won a one-on-one match. Saturday, February 5th. Caribbean Tiger faces off against the gatekeeper to my kingdom of shadows. He